Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Rashida from Colorful Knots, and today's video is the second part of Crochet Basics, and I'm going to show you half double crochet stitch. So let's begin. A half double crochet stitch is also called as HTC, and it is worked in the third chain from the loop. So here I have done 11 chains, and we will yarn over once and insert the hook in the third chain, that is 1, 2 and 3. So this is the third chain. So insert your hook and pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. You yarn over and pull through all the 3. That becomes your first half double crochet. We'll work again in the next stitch. Pull up a loop, pull through all the 3 loops. That's your second HTC. Now the starting 2 chains that we skipped, they are counted as a stitch. So we'll continue doing down the row until we have 10 HTC stitches. So that's how your first row of half double crochet looks like, and you can notice the V's formed at the top row. So now further, when we extend our work upwards, we will work in these V's. Now the traditional method of doing HTC in the top rows is doing chain 2, turn your work and start doing HTC from the second stitch. Now this is because the chain 2 counts as the first HTC of the first stitch. So you work HTC in from the second stitch down the row. Now I don't prefer doing this method, as you can notice there's a small gap that forms between the first and the second stitch. So I do this a little bit differently. I chain 1 only. That's chain 1. I turn my work and I do first half double crochet in the first stitch itself. So you can see there is no gap formed here. So this is how I work my rows of HTC. Now again you continue down the row until you reach the last stitch. Now I have worked my 9 HTCs. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yes, I have worked my 9 HTCs, and the 10th one will be worked in the top of the chain 2 of the first row. So that was chain 1 and chain 2. So this will be the stitch in which last HTC will be done, and that is my 10 HTC. So further moving upwards, you chain 1, turn your work and start doing again from the first stitch. Now you see my third row is complete, and this I did the last HTC in that curved chain, and this is how it looks. So you keep continuing. And don't worry about the sides, they will eventually straighten up towards the edges. Now you can see my 4 rows of HTC, and this is how it looks. So you keep moving upwards and this will turn into a beautiful fabric.